Welcome to Did You Know episode number 10. Let's get right into it. Did you know that total consumer debt hit a new high in the first quarter of 2023 at just over $17 trillion? New mortgage originations, including refinancing, totaled $323.5 billion, the lowest level since the second quarter of 2014. I mean, these two things go together, right? The new high in consumer debt suggests a considerable level of borrowing and financial obligations among consumers. This clearly puts a damper on consumer spending in most categories, including housing. And in a high interest rate environment, refinancing is almost always going to be cost prohibitive. Did you know that total US credit card debt stood at $986 billion in the first quarter of 2023, up 20% from a year ago, now with even higher interest rates, according to CNBC. So higher interest rates, decreased household savings, and high inflation can definitely create an environment where consumers may find it more challenging to manage their finances without accumulating credit card debt. The good news is that inflation has been cooling, and we may be at the point where interest rates stabilize or even decrease in the long term. Did you know that according to Goldman Sachs, sales of commercial-backed securities have fallen off a cliff? Total issuance in Q1 2023 hit the lowest level since 2010, a trend that spilled over into the month of April. The share of commercial mortgage-backed securities with office exposure down 19% from an average of 30% the past 3 years. This fall has been offset by an increase in loans with retail and industrial exposure, which at the moment have firmer fundamentals. So, it may be worth considering the location of prospective homes if you're purchasing. Areas with a higher share of retail and industrial exposure may have stronger fundamentals and potential job opportunities. So the takeaway here is that understanding these shifts in the investment landscape can help buyers and sellers make more informed decisions, which in turn will help them be successful. Did you know that there's been a significant cut in leverage? The average loan to value ratio was 51% for underlying loans post Silicon Valley Bank's failure, down from the post-COVID average of 60% according to Yahoo. So why is this the case? Well, it's simple. Higher interest rates. Rising interest rates increase the cost of borrowing, making it more challenging for individuals and businesses to manage debt effectively. Higher interest rates also result in lower borrowing capacity as lenders tighten lending standards and affordability constraints, leading to borrowers qualifying for lower loan amounts. And finally, interest rates make loans more expensive, reducing the demand for loans, particularly for expensive purchases like houses and cars, which decreases borrower leverage. So what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. So that'll do it for this video. If you enjoy this series, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then.